Hello YouTube, Mr. Boyer with another Gozyuger review. And today I take a look at the second wave of K-Toy Sentai rings. These are a set of 6 Sentai rings, which you're seeing four of them, and they can be interacted with the Tega sword. Now you're seeing only 4 of them, like I said before, because the first 2 are pretty much the ones you've already owned at this point, which are the Gozyuger and Dome Brothers thing, which they look the same in cosmetic wise. They look the same, and the pin sets are exactly the same as the DX counterparts. So no need to look at those 2. So we're gonna take a look at these 4 here, the ones you want to go after. So we're gonna go in chronological order, starting off with the Jack Sentai ring. So we got the number 2 on the bottom. You see we got a hand holding a deck of cards, each one representing a member of Jack, Dengeki Tai, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we got Spade Ace, Dia Jack, Heart Queen, and Clover King. Of course, speaking of Spade Ace, here he is on the top right. And when we twist this around, it shows a capsule of the guy who transforms into Spade Ace. And this is basically in the show. This is how the Jack team transforms. They just go in these little capsules and they transform into the suits that way. So that's how they transform. So yeah. Next up is Denji Man. So Denji Man here, we got number 4 on the bottom. So right here we got Daidenjin, who is the first Sentai mecha to transform into a vehicle. Now the first Sentai mecha was from Battle Fever J, which had Battle Fever, which was just a big robot that has like lots of bells and whistles, like many weapons. So yeah. So yeah, of course we got Denji Red on the top right here, and when you rotate this, it reveals 5 Denji rings. Which this is how the Denji Man transformed. They just use the rings. They do like this and say Denji Red, so, or Denji Spark, I think that's how they say it. So yeah, that's that. So we're done with Showa. Let's get on to Heisei. So here is Geki Ranger. So we got number 31 on the bottom. We got Geki Tiger on there. Of course, we got Geki Red on the top right. Twist it around, and it reveals the kanji for Juken. It says Juken on the back. And in the front, we got silhouettes of, I think, the other 2 members of Geki Ranger, which are Geki Blue and Geki Yellow from the looks of it. So yeah. And last but not least, we have go-onger. So we got number 32 on the bottom. And of course, we got Speedor here, right there. Of course, we got Go-On Red on the top right. Rotate this around, and it reveals what looks like a checker flag in the middle of what looks like sand, like dirt, and some grass on the sides of the road. So, what you can see right there. So, it's like a part of a racetrack. So, yeah. Now, that out of the way, let's bring in the Tega sword. Alright, so I got the Tega sword all prepped and ready. And we're going to start up with is the Jacker ring. So emits a white light. Then Denji Man. Or emits a green light. Then Geki Ranger. That emits a red light. And last but not least, go-onger. And looking at my camera, it looks like it's an orange light. I mean, some Americans a yellow light, but And that's that. So now we took all the rings in this wave, we can actually now check mark them. So first we got Go-onger and Geki Ranger. And like the previous clip, these two are on the same page as well. So Denji Man and Jacker, or Jack. So overall, this wave of K-Toy Sentai rings is highly recommended if you're a fan of any one of these teams here represented, and you've been collecting Sentai rings. And of course, you want to get more sounds out of the Tega Sword. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about the set. I mean, now of course I got this set from Toe Collectibles, so of course you could do Monterake, Bai, Ami, HL Hobbling Japan. I mean, so yeah. I won't recommend eBay because there could be scalpers out there, but so yeah. So that's what I gotta say about the set. So I recommend it if you want to get these Sentai rings and if you want to add this to your collection. So, till next time, I'm going to look at the second wave of Gashapon Sentai rings. So, thanks for watching. Like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you're on Twitter/X, like my Facebook page, links in the description. So, I'll catch you next time.